Huh?
Teriyaki burger. Cream of corn.
You're freaking me out, man. You hungry or something?
There's a big debate going on in the continuum right now. It's about which umaibo candy is the most delicious of them all.
Umaibo? Are you talking about the snacks from Earth?
Have you had them before?
Oh, yeah. They're snacks shaped like sticks with different designs on the wrappers for each flavor.
I'm familiar with their shape because of Scorpium's shared understanding, but I've never eaten one.
Huh.
Though we can share knowledge based on occurrences in the Scorpium network, actual experiences related to the five senses are exceeding. Comrades are grieving that they cannot participate in the discussion. Experiencing food and taste is a prime example.
Oof, that's rough, buddy.
Captain Raymond, please, help me to understand what exactly is so irresistible about these umaibo?
Well... maybe it's the crunchy texture.
Oh, I have heard that the texture differs greatly depending on the variety of flavor.
Sorta, but they're all basically crunchy and crispy when you bite into them. When I was a kid, I could live off the high of snacking on one of those for the whole day.
An entire day? But I am not a child, and my taste buds are also integrated. So I may never experience such elation.
Oh, you know what, though? You ought to ask Marielle to go and get some for you. Maybe then you'll find out what's so good about him in your opinion specifically.
Yes, right you are. I must never give up hope.
Someone said they saw a guy in a Pan-Galactic Federation uniform running amok. What's the deal?
Yeah, I demand you tell us what happened.
We are looking into this as well. Please, you will hear an announcement from the government soon.
Details are thin on the... Could you help us? We're working on that.
Through me.
Are you alright? If it's items you need...
All these people... Madness to think.
The Century.
We should have known.
In all honesty,
Full door set.
The thing.
We're gonna have to climb our way up this tower, aren't we?
It would seem so. Let us begin.
Target sighted. Target sighted.
This seems to be a dead end. Time to retrace our steps. I must confess, it's strange to see things perplexed.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
You should see us, deterred.
Wait!
Initiate emergency warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Come on, everyone!
Insufficient output.
Feels like you're invincible.
Not so tough now.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Sweet!
How far up do we gotta climb?
Judging by the outside, we're going to be at this a while.
We are left no choice but to press ever onward and upward.
Threat detected ahead.
No fool to see that.
Destroyed.
Actually,
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
down here.
Target sighted.
This area would appear safe.
Never thought we'd find a place like this.
Sweet!
Target sighted. Target sighted.
I shall see to this! Got you covered!
You rang?
made it halfway up yet?
I wonder the same. With my sensors cut off, I can't calculate our altitude in here.
Just gotta keep going up till there's no more up to go. Looks like a dead end.
We should probably try and find another way.
I'll be sure to
Neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels destroyed. Acceleration. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Trifling engagements.
Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted.
Wait!
Enemies up ahead.
Understood!
That's far enough!
Batting at maximum. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels neutralized. Go. Destroy. Initiate emergency insufficient output.
Coming through!
Warning. Neutralized. Insufficient output. Destroy. Charge complete. Target sighted.
Get ready to fight, everyone!
How are you?
Go.
Pick me!
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Assault. Neutralized. Warning. Energy levels destroyed. Target sighted.
Weeks!
Target sighted.
This area appears removed from commotion. We might find rest here.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Shields are down! I'm flying!
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Get ready for
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized. Defense. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
more than you deserve.
Doesn't look like we can get any further this way.
So be it. Let us return whence we came.
Target sighted.
Weeks!
Target sighted.
Wait!
Sure is oddly quiet here.
We should take the rest we are given chance for.
Welcome to your new sovereign's castle. Marvelous, is it not, children of the stars?
Voltor.
Such a pity, young Gaston. So earnestly devoted to me. He offered himself up, certain his cyber mind would help center the network around its new sovereign. Alas, you have been witness to the truth.
How dare you!
His life and its conclusion are now shared upon the network. Trivial though it may be, it stands to help bring forth a new era for Scorpium, a cause for celebration.
Observing Boldor has provided insight into the problems with Scorpium evolution and integration.
Share with me your insights then. Join me. Let us foster our coming evolution together. My dear unique Duma, why do you insist on interfering with those who are willing to support my ascension?
Boldor, or Sovereign, as you call yourself now. After careful observation, we conclude your actions are unconnected to Scorpium evolution and are mere acts of conquest.
Such a biased conclusion, one that has kept all Scorpium from greatness for far too long. We must now be more proactive in our push towards evolution. Come, children of the stars. Join our Scorpium network, and let us bring prosperity to the universe.
I refuse.
Ever so stubborn. But the network is rich with records of those even more resistant than yourself, all of whom chose to integrate in the end. Is that not so, Melange?
You shitting me? Him too?
His mind has not yet been fully integrated. However, his fusion runs deep into his body.
Valange! Lola awaits your return as we speak. You need not continue this.
Your words are wasted. Here stands a man integrated twice-fold, fully conformed to our cause. He has chosen to aid me in our quest for a new future for Scorpium. Now, Valange, give our guests some convincing.
Nice look. What exactly is your deal in all this?
I ventured beyond the point of no return. Nothing more. Gaston is gone. And he was not alone. The people of my homeworld, both those who integrated with Scorpium and those who refused, the people of Aster. Many have perished, and yet here I stand. I who wish to see the planet Vir free from the clutches of Scorpium. Under the Emperor, under our sovereign. I will one day make it so. I can work through their own network and see Vir liberated from Scorpium. Were I to stray from this path here and now, then all who have died, all their sacrifices will have been for nothing.
If you are now one with the network, then reach out and lend your ear to your fellow brethren. Don't narrow your thinking. If you don't want their lives to be in vain, then you must continue to live. Why don't you understand? Should you die here today, it will bring about no change. Not to Scorpion, and not to Vir.
Volange!
The path I take is mine, and mine alone. This is my choice to make. Tell her that for me. Tell Lola. Now draw your weapons, and spare me your words.
Don't get cocky.
I'll show you what it means to stand by your beliefs.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Come on, everyone!
Watch this!
We'll leave them on! Feels like fantastic! All of Scorpium are meant as equals. Why then do you bend to the will of Baldur?
It's the righteous way of Scorpium.
Yet we all bear witness to the injustice of the Centralist cause.
You haven't finished your cybermind integration. If you die here, it's over, man.
Cold embrace of death be my comfort.
You're mine! The power of the earth is my
With this, at last.
Why? What consolation might I offer Lola?
This was of his own accord.
What?
He wished for his home planet of Vir to be freed from Scorpium influence. But when it became clear the masses had chosen integration, he and the others were forced to search for other means. This led them to join the Centralist cause. Their aim was to promote an evolution of Scorpium kind, which called for a secession from Vir.
Evolution through secession. Inconceivable.
Yes, impossible even. But still they placed their hopes in such a plan, clinging to the improbable, empowering themselves through integration with their foes. This, in and of itself, should be sufficient evidence that Scorpium is the future.
Damn it, Duma. Come on already, get it together. You still trying to figure out how to deal with this guy?
Initiate combat with his current form. Final verifications will follow.
Ah, great. Not sure why I ever expected a different answer.
Still you choose resistance? So be it. Such will only prove to bolster the future of Scorpium.
Incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures.
You are
Go
significantly
great
outmatched.
lengths to assimilate this planet. Assimilate Nova.
Oh, but it is not Nilbeth alone. Osirius and Fair will come next.
This is for all of my people lost by your hand.
For them I offer you my most sincere condolences. But for their sacrifices do not be put to waste. You must see that you need join us.
For this power. Why aren't you using it to save lives?
Why must you fail to see how I stand to lead all life to salvation?
The Virians, the Vale Empire, and you, Bulgor. Seeing shit you've caused is more than enough to make even a guy like me start to see why the Fed's UP3 is so important.
You suffer no loss, despite your history with the Federation.
Oh, we're far from friends, big guy. But this is a completely different matter. Cower in fear.
What incredible strength! It is a shame to see it wasted. Why must it be you powerful few who refuse so unmovingly to join us?
Hey, we aren't finished here!
This has been quite an informative encounter. Though I do hope you come to me with a more favorable answer when next we meet.
Duma! I thought you were working out a plan! What the hell are we supposed to do?
Elena, I request you scan for any remaining traces of life in Boldor.
No biosigns. The body appears vacant of his consciousness.
He has completed his return to his digital form. You will require my assistance for what follows. Once you are ready, gather together. We have reached a conclusion. To apprehend a Cybermine-integrated entity, we must confront them as a like format.
Buddy, your final answer is to force us to integrate?
You are correct, in part. Only in a quasi-integrated state.
Quasi...
Recall the training facilities on Parapium. As then, you will be virtually shifted into the same realm of existence. Once you enter the network, you will be able to track down the being once known as Boldor, and sever him at the source.
Did Gaston not fail to accomplish just that? What you ask is beyond most all of us.
Thus, virtually. Unlike Boldor, we will not separate the death of the body from that of the mind. This will allow us to infiltrate the network. However, should either mind or body perish, there is no return.
Is this quasi-cybermind integration something I too am capable of?
By my calculations, yes.
Where? How?
Here and now. The spire itself has functionality similar to an integration plant. Likely in an effort to simultaneously assimilate a greater number of this planet's populace.
Okay, so our consciousness is going to be pulled out of us and uploaded onto the Scorpium network? And what the heck happens to our bodies in the meantime?
They will remain here, defenseless, limp, and unconscious.
You want us to lose consciousness here?
We are in enemy territory. Who among us would dare leave themselves defenseless in such conditions?
Princess Leticia, are you safe? Lola? Colonel, he's still... Your Highness, thank you for helping Gaston and the Colonel. I was helpless to save them.
No, you have. Gaston may be lost to us, but the Colonel... he still lives.
Huh, really?
All this is our own doing. It was we who brought the Scorpium here, and we who left the Emperor a twisted man. Allow me to atone for our misdeeds, here and now. You will be pursuing the Emperor. I will stand watch here as you enter the network.
We are in your hands. Little Duma?
Gather together. Commencing digitalization for Scorpium Network Traversal.
Cybermind integration. Is this what everyone sees when they fuse with Scorpium? Huh. So, this is what sharing knowledge is like. Each of these streams are Scorpium's. Ours. Pull doors. Damn it! No! It's pulling me in! I can't fight it! No, wait! Stop! Damn it! I'm getting pulled into Buldor's stream!
What are you doing, Raymond? Be strong!
Malkia!
How uncharacteristically burdensome of you. Look there, a location where the current stills.
Man, am I glad to see you. Looks like we're at the Semiomancy Consortium.
Yes. It seems this place is most comforting to us.
I don't understand.
Duma called this quasi-integration. Don't you think that we would see these sites were we to, hypothetically, integrate with Scorpium? Do we not swim in a vast sea of knowledge?
That's what this is?
Acquired memories and knowledge are beacons. Islands, if you will. I have managed to find some stable footholds on my own, but when together with you, this place appears to be the most secure.
So, does that mean it's the same for me, too?
I dare say so.
That makes sense. I get it now.
Do you? What do you mean? Let me hear it.
Back when we were all worried about whether the Fulga would work or not, you were one step ahead of everything, bringing that Levitas ore to Kato.
Indeed, I do recall.
I was so relieved when I saw you, Malkia.
However, I personally did not contribute much to its research and development, you know.
You keep everyone's emotions in check, though. You've got Midas whipped, you're nice to Nina, you play the part of negotiator when Elena's being a tightwad, and you rag on Albert for being all uppity about Leticia. And when it came time to crash the wedding, you led the incursion section the whole way. You band together this crazy team of strong personalities, Malkia.
Fascinating. It seems we are very much alike.
What?
Though you are not of this planet, you give Leticia hope. You admonish the boy. You whip Midas into shape. You encourage Nina, and you led the charge on the wedding to success. Seeing everything you do leaves me feeling comfort in that this is what a true unsung hero looks like.
I guess we both like to take on more than we can chew, huh?
Be that as it may, that does not mean I resent such a full plate.
I definitely get that. You and I make quite the badass team.
To which I cannot object. Once I experienced the feeling of aiding others, I cannot fight the hunger to do more. I so frequently yearn for someone who understands.
Same here.
However, this is a rather ill-suited place for us to talk about the future.
Ah, definitely. Let's pick back up on this. After we take care of business, of course.
How long it has been since I have discussed with someone such plans for the future. I find myself suddenly filled with excitement. Very well then. Let us press onward and put an end to this war at once. We both have much yet left on our plates.
Copy that. Ain't no better feeling than putting a crappy job behind you.
My word.
Welcome to the Scorpium Network. We have entered a projection of Boldor's deep psyche.
Virtual forms. Huh. Hey, is the form I'm seeing of you real?
I, too, exist merely as data on the Scorpium Network.
It feels revealing to have them looking directly at the constructs of our consciousness. Does it not?
Your consciousness is revealing? I don't get it.
Ray! Please do not stare at me so directly.
Yeah, right, yeah. Sorry. I just never heard you say something like that before, you know? Couldn't help it.
If this is all a projection of Boldor's psyche, that means we're essentially inside his mind?
Uncertain, but such an understanding may prove adequate.
And should he be defeated within this space, all shall be at an end?
That is correct. You should remain cautious, however. Inside his own mind.
He is not liable to place himself at a disadvantage.
Correct.
Well, we came this far. Can't turn back now.
And as always, we will be fine.
It seems Boldor is more intricately entwined with the Scorpium Network than I hypothesized.
And this disadvantages our efforts.
It will leave him with more power and influence over the other Scorpion, and will make isolating him from the network difficult.
How is it that he came to be so strongly bound?
A connection this strong reflects both his strength of will pre-integration and his tenaciousness thereafter.
Ah, Strength of will, huh?
Initiating protocol. Merchant.
Which of these paths will take us where we need be?
We have no choice but to go by our instincts. The natural laws of the outside world do not seem to apply here.
It's hard. I'm even... There's got...
I'm now.
How did it...
I am...
I could not... Here on this...
The Central.
Thank you for...
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
I know his life felt all...
I am... Why do those ins...
I could not keep...
My husband is coming home. Why,
It's... I'm even starting to question whether this is really my own body or not.
I'm now aware.
How did it come?
Anyone home?
What the? Huh.
Sweet!
Whoa! Are you alright, bro? There's got to be...
Here on this.
The Central.
Hey, you got a moment?
Hail, young one. I believe you might be lost. We deal only in business here, not sundries. If you are looking to make a purchase, you should visit our shop in town.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not here to shop. But I am here to talk shop. I'm a businessman myself, and I was wondering if you might tell me more about your trade.
Well, well, I am never too busy to lend an ear to a fellow entrepreneur. Except maybe this very moment, unfortunately. I'm in a bit of a predicament here, you see. It's a long story.
That sounds like a whole thing. Sorry for the hassle. I'll come back another time.
Though I'd be plenty appreciative if you'd lend your ear.
Sure. Let's hear it then.
I've been a merchant since I was hardly but a boy, albeit one plagued by an awful sense of direction from the start, mind you. But I found the more I lost my way, the more people I met. With this new network of connections, I found myself dubbed Ruddle, the Merchant King.
How about that? Sounds like a success story to me.
Yes. Well, I've since tried to pass the family trade to my boy and 5 apprentices, you see. I recently sent them off to ply their own trades, but not a one of them seems to have reached their destination from what I can tell. Perhaps they've inherited more from me than just my good business sense. I'm terribly worried that they've all gone astray. I feel all but helpless.
Makes sense, I guess. Tell you what, I'm gonna be traveling around anyway, so I'll keep my eyes peeled for any lost merchants out there.
Would you? Oh, you're too kind. Someone is bound to have seen them. Please, ask around. Gather as much info as you can. Should the young merchants reach their destinations, the towns they set out for will benefit greatly from the wonderful wares they can offer.
Just don't go holding your breath, all right?
The Centralist.
Target sighted.
I'm now aware of them.
Wanna play around? You've got talent. Now you can. I'm looking for the main thing.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
I don't care. I've seen. I've seen.
The main thing you must know.
Bet it's sitting pretty in some fish's belly right about now.
What? That would be just horrible! I better dive in after it!
I will no longer suffer your insolence.
Pulling your leg.
Okay.
Here, let me
Your
help you
manner
go
of
for it.
behavior with the princess is too familiar. You may need not act as a retainer, but might I remind you that you are addressing the princess of a kingdom. A status that befits a more appropriate demeanor.
You kidding me right now? My behavior's perfectly appropriate.
Pardon me?
Wouldn't we be outing ourselves if I acted as I would towards a princess when we're traveling incognito here?
But
if anything, it's you who needs to change their attitude.
But how could I possibly? What am I to do?
Huh, good question. Let's see. Your expressions are always so stiff and servant-like. Why don't you try cracking a smile as much as you can?
Smiling. As much as I can. Such as this? Well?
Oh, no. You know what? That's my bad. Let's think of something else.
What? What are you inferring by that?
Thank you kindly. Thanks.
Elena, huge problem.
What is the matter, Ray? You seem frantic.
None of the stores in the villages here have any coffee. I haven't had a cup in days. Days! You haven't come across any, have you?
Indeed. Based on my observations, it would appear there is a lack of coffee or any other equivalent beverage here on Aster 4.
Wait, what? Have you been looking into it for me?
Yes, I had assumed at some point you might inquire about it. Seems you will have to do without until we return to space.
You've got to be kidding me. Oh, crap. So you're saying I've just gotta put up with this?
It may be a struggle in the moment, but know this. I will fix you up the most perfect cup once we are back in space.
That's great and all, but can I even last that long? I'll die.
Don't. Use this as motivation to resolve our situation.
Oh, not fair. That is not fair. You can't just dangle that carrot in front of my face. Come on.
There's got to be a
Suffocate if I spend more time changing the kitchen.
Hey, what's up, Leticia?
Now, do not worry. This man is far from as frightening as he looks.
Wait, what?
See? Now, might I ask you to settle down and tell us what troubles you?
It's my papa, see? He's gone off for work and hasn't come back in. I can't even remember how long.
Oh. What sort of work does your father do?
He's a man-at-arms.
A man-at-arms? Oh, you mean a soldier? Well, if he hasn't come back, does that mean he's on a long-term deployment somewhere?
Yeah, that's why I penned in this letter all on my own. But now, I'm not so sure what to do. How can I even get it to him?
Ah, okay, now I see.
If he has been deployed for some time, I imagine he must be a guardsman along the border. But the number of soldiers appointed are numerous. It may be difficult to deliver this letter without further information.
Huh? You mean he won't get my letter?
Don't you worry a bit, little buddy. Your pal Raymond's gonna get the letter to him.
You will?
Yep, it's actually what I do for a living. So tell me, what's your name, my friend?
My name's Kettle.
All right, Kettle, my new little friend. I'm gonna get that letter to your pops, guaranteed. You can count on me.
Thanks, old Mr. Postman.
Old? Wait, do I really look that old? Be honest, is my hairline receding? Sorry about that. I know I should have asked you before agreeing to help him out.
Oh, pay it no mind, really. I was prepared to do the same myself. Let us both see the letter safely delivered to the boy's father.
Sweet! My bad.
Target sighted. Target sighted.
Sweet!
Target sighted.
Sweet!
Looks like they got a big sale on shirt today.
I can see that. Your posture is so much better than it was.
You'll get
Sweet!
lower when you rely on medicine to get through the daily hustle.
Oh, I don't know about that.
How did
All
it
of us
come?
need a little help now and then.
It's... Oh, I'm even starting to...
Target sighted.
Sweet!
full of nothing.
Ah, come on, such a secret. Why won't you tell me the reason you use the chakram?
Insistent vandal.
It's killing me. I can't sleep at night.
Then never sleep.
Man, you are a jerk. Oh, I got it. I'll bet Leticia knows.
Stop. Do not bother Her Highness with such tripe. When it comes to strange weaponry, surely there are users of much more unusual armaments than I.
Ah.
What do we have here? What are the two of you chatting about?
Nothing really.
Right. Nothing of importance.
You sure? Guess I'll be going then.
That's what you meant.
Peculiar, no?
I'm not sure. Peculiar or confusing? Well, I guess to each their own. Am I right? Hey, sorry for prying, buddy.
It is good you understand. However, I too am ever so curious as to how she ended up with that.
Hey, Leticia.
Oh! Goodness! Might I ask you not to spook me so?
Yeah, you're the one who scared me. What's your deal?
Oh, thank heavens you are garbed in your usual attire.
You finally cracked?
No. I simply had the most peculiar dream. You and Albert both were dressed as bunnies and dancing around and about.
Okay.
Many believe our dreams are insights to what our waking selves fail to see. But how to explain this dream?
You think I can interpret dreams? Well, if I had to give you an answer... I think you're saying you want us both to wear costumes?
Oh, goodness! Would you?
No. That's not what I...
I will provide just such an opportunity. It would delight me so.
But, how in the hell are you gonna get bunny costumes?
Never doubt a princess and the privileges of such. I will see 2 sets obtained. That much I promise you.
Oh, okay. Oh, Baird's gonna be so mad at me.
Ray, do you have a moment? I was hoping to share the results of my people watching so far.
Yeah, I don't mind. I didn't know you've been doing stuff like that, though. How am I supposed to judge the results of your people watching?
I shall show you my imitations.
Your what?
I am of mind that the best way to understand humanoids is to try and become like them myself. What I would like for you to do is try and guess who I am speaking as. If you are ready, I shall begin.
Ray, you don't look too good. Are you feeling okay? If you keep tripping over rocks like that, Albert will get on your case again.
Oh, easy as pie. Nina, right?
Correct.
Actually, I don't know if it was easy per se. It's more like no one else talks that way.
Let us continue then.
More?
Huh. That's my Elena for you, my #1 partner. Now I hereby promise I'll focus on my job, wake up in the morning all on my own, and clear my plate at every meal.
Wait, you don't think that's what I sound like, do you? And knock off making me promise to do all that crazy stuff.
I'm now...
There's got to...
I can see that. Your posture is so much better than it was.
I know you're getting old when you rely on medicine to get through the daily hustle.
Man, getting hit by an EMP was unlucky, huh?
All of us need a little help
No,
now and then.
it was a failure on my part not anticipating the use of such weapons.
Well, I'm glad things turned out all right. Tell me though, what did it feel like when that thing hit you and knocked you offline?
I imagine it much like an organic being losing consciousness after being exposed to an intense electric shock.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I see.
I could help you experience as much yourself if you would like.
Hey, wait.
Do not be shy. Here.
Stop! Don't! I'm sorry, okay? I shouldn't have asked.
No need to shake so. This is a joke. What is not, however, is the threat EMP generators impose on my kind. The very mention of them stirs up what you might consider as traumatic memories. I would advise against raising the topic so casually from now on.
Okay. I'm sorry. Message received. Yeah, I was in the wrong.
I am pleased that you now understand.
After all these years, I still have no idea what ends up setting her off.
I can see that.
Here.
Your posture is so much better than it was.
medicine to get through the daily hustle.
Oh, I don't know about that. All of us need a little help now and then.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Huh?
I was just...
Uh-huh.
Did I not just hear the sound of a cat meowing somewhere nearby?
Ah, you did. No cat, though. It was Maria.
It was nothing. Right, Ray? Please say it was nothing.
Right.
See? Nothing's going on here. Definitely not me mimicking a cat to try and get close enough to pet it. That's just nonsense.
Oh, come on.
I see. I have an approximate understanding of what you are doing.
Oh.
You like cats, don't you, Marielle?
Yes, I do. My grandmother loved cats more than anything, so she had many at home. And I always wanted a little kitty of my own, but I'm constantly away from home, so...
Yeah. Zipping around space for a living doesn't make it easy to have a pet.
That's why whenever I see one on my travels, I just can't help but try and pet them. Oh, such sweet, cute little babies.
Understood. That being the case, have you considered pursuing the position of captain?
What? What do you mean?
Were you a captain, you would have absolute authority aboard your spacecraft to do as you wished. For instance, wouldn't that make it easy for you to keep the company of a cat in your living quarters?
I could do that? A captain, huh? So I can't own a cat without becoming a captain. I have to make it a reality. For the kitties!
I doubt anyone in the Federation's extensive history has ever wanted to be a captain for that reason.
The practice of having goals is always beneficial.
I am not...
How did it... It's hard. I'm even starting to question.
the ears.
I am...
I'm even starting to...
I could not keep the promise I made.
I say my own physique is better.
Stiff drink.
There's got to...
How did it... Here on the...
Excuse me. My parcel...
Hey there. What are you two talking about?
My future plans, of course. I was just in the middle of asking Elena if she can teach me how to treat other diseases besides Helgar's.
Nina, my apologies, but I can offer no further insight.
What? Why not?
It is too dangerous. If I were to hand over the answer before you could understand the basics, it will only result in developing additional future problems down the line.
Oh, wait, but you already taught me everything on how to treat Helgar's disease.
The end treatment for Helgar's disease that we developed was only possible thanks to the years of research that you yourself put in. I simply nudged you over the finish line.
All I would need is that final push, though.
There is no guarantee that my knowledge of medicine will be of any use on this planet. What Aster 4's medicinal development requires is its own homegrown clinical studies.
Clinical studies?
The theories and practices studied on other planets may not, or more likely do not, coincide with the reality of life here. Medical science in particular requires more careful, long-term study than most other fields. Clinical studies require each individual case to be rigorously and repeatedly investigated.
But...
Don't you worry.
Nina, I'm really sorry, but what Elena's saying is correct. If there was anything we could do to help, we would.
I am truly sorry.
I mean, I get that you have your reasons and all. But still, I don't see why it has to be this way. Elena, is there anything you don't know? You always have an answer ready no matter what I ask.
Despite your age, Nina, you yourself have a range of knowledge that would put many in your field to shame.
And so humble, too. I hope to be just like you.
You're definitely super knowledgeable, Elena, but you also remember the most useless stuff. Like when, where, and how many times I messed something up.
Yes, Ray. And by my count, this is now the 5th time you have seen fit to complain about it.
Exhibit A.
So, Elena, what sort of books did you read to get so smart?
I have not read any books. At least not in the way you might imagine.
What? Then how can you know so much?
Well, in Elena's case, she doesn't really need to read them.
You got those book smarts without needing books? I knew smart people were on an entirely different level. Oh, I really wish I was more like you.
I am starting to sense that you hold some key misconceptions about me.
Don't you worry, little dear. I'll keep you safe. Like your brittle old bones ever could.
Ray, care for a round of swordplay?
Sounds good. After all those battles and whatnot, I'm probably a little better than I was before.
You will require less leniency then.
Damn straight, that's what I'm talking about.
I find myself reminded of my own childhood. We oft playfully practiced together, Albert, Cousin Theo, and myself.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Oh, wait a minute. Your royal court didn't try to stop their princess from doing stuff like that, though?
Well, few found it becoming, certainly. But the boys would sneak me out just the same.
Ah, gotcha. Secrets. So that's why you're as strong as you are.
I am afraid I yet lack the skill those two possess, and neither does the kingdom want for knights of my level.
But it's pretty impressive for you to say you yet lack the skill.
Pardon?
I mean, like, from my point of view, that's something you only say when you know you'll catch up to them one day. Pretty cool.
Perhaps. Yes. Yes, I do wish to be their equal someday. In fact, I hope to one day surpass them and fend for myself.
I admire your ambitions. I'm not quite there yet myself, though, so show me a little mercy.
Shall we then? Good. That should suffice until our next bout.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yo, it's my boy Albie.
What? You wretch!
Ah, come on. Theo's been calling you that since you were little, right? What? Can't I?
You have not earned the right to call me such.
You don't need to get so mad about it. Hey, how about you call me by my nickname too? What do you say?
Why would I do such... No. Hey, Ray?
What is it, Albie?
Fine weather today, is it not, Ray?
Yeah, it is, Albie.
What is the matter? You need to reply to me with something more than that, Ray.
Well, then you need to talk about something more exciting, Albie.
Enough. is no merit to this.
Yeah, you're right. It's my bad. Hey, how's it going? You got some free time on your hands?
I do not. You're bored, aren't you?
Is it that obvious? Oddly enough, I've got nothing to do.
What do you usually do when you have free time like today? Or say, on your day off?
Huh. My day off? Well... I just lay around all day.
You just lay around.
Yeah, I mean, it's best to rest your body on your days off, right? And there ain't nothing better for that than a few good naps.
But it's your free time. You should really spend it more productively than that.
Noble event, it flew off.
I'm even starting to...
Do you ever stop to reflect on the great many places our journey has taken us?
Yeah. I mean, if anything, I've probably become more familiar with this planet than I am with Vergold. Maybe I could even show Antonio and my old man around, if they ever visit.
Oh, how wonderful that would be. Is there somewhere on my world here you find particularly captivating?
Particularly captivating, huh?
If perchance you were to spend your years here, where might you reside?
Let's see now. Someplace I'd live. Maybe the royal capital Ascendros.
Truly now?
It's a big city after all. Never a dull moment, you know?
If you would like, simply say the word and I shall have preparations made.
So, Albie, huh? Little Albie.
Do not call me that! I'll never forgive Theo for saying such in front of someone like you.
So, you're a blue blood, aren't you? And Theo's royalty too, right? Seems like you guys have known each other forever. Are you actually royalty too?
If such is your thought, then act as proper.
What the hell, man? You want me to call you Prince Albert and kiss your feet? Such a happy face.
Albert descends from a long line in service of the Royal Army. He oft joined my cousin and I when we were but children.
Gotcha. Okay. So the three of you are linked by a pretty special bond, huh? I'll bet when you three put your heads together, there's absolutely nothing you can't do.
Well, I do hope so.
Princess, this vagabond speaks nothing more than gibberish. You would be wise not to humor him. How did it... It does me...
I could not keep...
I am not... Oh, this scorching heat's killing me today. Hey, JJ. Aren't you hot underneath all that plated armor?
Hot? I am likely enduring the heat the same as you, Captain. However, I do not find it unbearable.
Damn. You've got some endurance, man.
Well, say it does become intolerably hot. I could simply disassemble my armor.
Wait, you what? Your armor? You can take that off?
I can. Come to think of it, I have never removed my plating in your presence, have I?
You're blowing my mind. I didn't even know you could do that. Gotta say, though, I'm kind of curious what you look like underneath.
Also, if I ever get cold, I could always supplement this armor by adding even more on top of it.
I feel like I'm gonna suffocate
in
if I
doing
spend
so,
any more time
I'd be
changing
able to
kitchen.
function in the most frigid of climates.
Like armor on top of armor? That'd make you look like a frickin' tank, JJ. Oh man, I gotta see that too. Huh?
I was joking. Please, don't believe everything I said.
What? Not everything? Then which parts were true?
There's got to be a reason you crashed out.
Hey, what were you guys talking about?
Oh, hi, Ray. We were just discussing the prayer spot back at Gelka Shrine. Did you know that there were symbols carved into the altar? So, I was talking with Uncle Midas about how maybe people used to offer prayers to these symbols a long time ago.
In the past, symbols that transmitted semiomancy were considered as sacred as divine miracles. Though nowadays we do not personally use symbols with semiomancy. Tracing back their lineage, we know that symbols have been included in the iatromantic system. To put it simply, symbols that heal the human body are known as divine miracles.
Whoa! That's Uncle Midas for ya!
Well, I learned it from the best, Filberto.
What? From my dad?
Yes, and the ebullient man never stopped talking about it. So much so I couldn't help but memorize it.
Symbols are divine miracles, huh? Dad used to really say that.
Well, these miracles have helped us all out more times than we can count. We'd best be grateful.
Ray, there is an important matter I would need to confirm during the time we were apart.
Sure. What's up?
While I was gone, were you able to handle things day to day?
Huh?
Were you ever injured or ill? Has the cuisine of this planet caused you any discomfort or sickness?
That's what this is about? You look so intense, I thought you were gonna say something serious.
These are all important matters to me, Ray. Now could you please answer me?
Yeah. I've been fine, alright? Look, I can get by just fine on this planet, no problem.
Do you mean it? Did you regularly do your laundry? Did you change your undergarments each and every day? Did you remember to brush your teeth twice per day? Did you maintain a regular sleep cycle?
What is this all of a sudden?
This is not sudden. I have told you before, if your impetuous lifestyle were to fall apart while my attention was diverted, I could never face Raul or Antonio.
Well, hold up. I got dropped on this backwater planet out of nowhere. Sticking to routines hasn't exactly been priority number one, you know?
So you're saying your lifestyle has, in fact, fallen apart then?
Whoa, I wouldn't say that. But yeah, maybe.
Honesty is best.
It's just, you know, such a change in circumstances for me. Even if I wanted to do everything right, I just can't, right? You know what I mean?
I agree. Some faults were indeed unavoidable. However, you must not allow yourself to grow self-indulgent, no matter the situation. In fact, it is precisely for situations like this that you should maintain consistency where you can. Honestly, Ray, you really...
If I knew this is what was gonna happen if I was honest with her, I should have just kept my big yap shut.
I'm so glad we have a lot more gals traveling with us now. Makes me so happy.
Yeah. You're all pretty different from each other, though. Hope you don't have any trouble getting along.
Speaking of differences, what lady is your type, Ray?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are we talking about this all of a sudden?
Well, look at the situation you're in. The ladies are gonna wonder. So, come on, tell me!
For the love of... Fine. Maybe, graceful woman.
Mm-hmm. The refined sort, huh? Wait, considering we have pretty much the embodiment of that sort traveling with you, does that mean what I think it does?
Hey, hey, hey! Hold up. You got it all wrong. That's not what I meant.
Look at you all red in the face! Ray, you sly devil, you! There's got to be...
We have the best selection of the prestige.
All those gross little legs? Ew! No!
And now...
How did it come to be?
Ray, there is an important matter I would need to confirm during the time we were apart.
Again? Well, what could it be now?
It concerns your diet. Have you made sure to consume 3 full meals every day?
Oh yeah. No problems in that department. 3 nutritious meals a day. I even made sure to consider all the nutrients.
That is unexpected.
Have you no faith in me whatsoever?
Apologies. I simply felt sure your eating habits would take an unhealthy turn.
You know, I do think about that stuff all on my own. Food fuels the body, Elena. No way am I gonna neglect it now and collapse at a time like this.
Right. It reassures me to see that you are well aware of the importance of a proper diet.
Oh, man. I'm thankful Albert arranges the meal times and menu identically to Leticia's. I don't even need to think about it. I always know I'm eating well and proper.
If it would improve your dietary habits, then perhaps we should consider you remaining here, on this planet, for some time.
Whoa. Slow your roll there. Sometimes, I just need to sit back, eat a bunch of junk food, without worrying whether or not it's healthy for me.
Very well. In that case, I will see that I remain even more aware of, and take preventative actions against, your stress-eating habits.
I should kick myself for saying that out loud.